Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm chuckling to myself. It's like, do you think Lily's going to be upset? I've got like someone else in her place. Oh, okay. Well, she's behind me asleep, so I'm like perched on the edge of my seat. Okay, I want to do what date are we today? The 19th. Okay, I want to do a weekend energy reading for Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, what cards shall we use? Want to use a Druid Craft Tarot, do we really? Okay, let's have a look then. Oh, my voice has gone low. My voice has gone low, and then we've kind of got the Princess of Swords on the bottom here, and she's pulling in that sword. Wanted to call it the Sword of Truth. So, okay. Let's again. I have like these. It's like working back to front. I'm not good with my left and right anyway, but okay. How's your nose? How's your fluff doing? Okay. Oh, she's asleep behind me. Okay, I just saw the Magician. Let's have a look. I feel like I want to have a look for the weekend. Let's tap into what the Divine Masculines are up to, that energy, and then we'll have a look at what the Divine Feminines are up to. Okay. Let's pull one for the masculine side. We've got that bloody surrender card again, so we've got two. Okay. This Five of Swords. We're going to have to read this because it keeps coming up, so I'm not sure if I'm picking up on the right meaning of it. I've got no real clarity on what that means. The Five of Swords. Okay. I've kind of stopped it here. You want this half of the deck? Okay. You've got more than us. Like, lots more. Oh, look. Okay. Let's pull two cards for the feminines. We haven't got many cards this side. You're being greedy. Alright, we've got two for the feminines. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Alright, we'll put them there. The masculines have got the Two of Pentacles, which is the Divine Feminine's energy, where she's balanced. And I just feel it's the masculine growing up. I feel like that's a younger version of him in the background. It's like he's put his foot down on his own behaviour. He's wanting to become balanced. Like the Divine Feminine, or the Divine Feminine energy here is really helping the masculine to balance out. We're going to have to read these. Okay. Two of Pentacles first. There's not a lot to read, which is good. Let's get straight to the point. Two of Pentacles. Balance, trust and playfulness. Yeah, so like it's like I'm contradicting myself because I feel like he's grown up, and this is about taking life seriously, but also getting the balance right with having fun, not being too serious. So look at the Two of Pentacles. A need to seek balance in your life requires trust and playfulness rather than concentration or caution. Material wealth and practical matters, juggling two or more jobs, homes, or demanding relationships. Juggling a number of factors in your life may be a joy for you, rather than a burden. I don't feel it's a joy for the Divine Masculine to be juggling, especially if it's homes, relationships, jobs, with the Five of Swords. So he's definitely put his foot down on, well, there's that sword there, so I feel like he's put the sword down kind of like on his own sword. About holding your tongue. Being more mature. Because I felt the voice was like, went a bit low and quiet. It feels different. I don't feel like I talk like this when I'm when I was off camera. Authoritative. It's serious. But I feel like the masculine's serious with himself. Five of Swords. Defeat, blame, communication breakdown. You may be involved in a quarrel and feel as if you are losing the battle. Perhaps you've been subjected to humiliation, abuse, or malicious gossip. Use of underhand tactics. You may be blaming someone, or they are blaming you. Or jealousy and envy may be surfacing. Some things need to get worse in order to get better. So I feel just being embarrassed regarding his own behaviour. Let's look what's going on with the feminines. Well, we've got the Strength card and we've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. The feminine has taken the lead, the divine feminine. You can see here. There's a protection here for the masculine. So I feel here that she is not judging the divine masculine's energy. Sounded there as if maybe he's been subject to gossip. She's feeling very protective and very strong. A warrior. Ten of Cups. So I feel as if the divine feminine is protecting her vision. She's not losing sight of it. Let's read this Strength card. It kept coming up yesterday. You will find the wild wisdom that sings in the depths of your soul. Unconditional love, courage, faith, power with awareness, wild wisdom and compassion. The meeting of the wild and civilized selves. A generous and wise person in your life. You could be entering into a deeper relationship with the forces of life and nature. Honour and celebrate your sexuality in a way that causes no suffering. We can develop mature strength of soul and character by handling conflict with compassionate awareness, trust and love. Now, it did come through that the divine feminine will back the divine masculine up regarding, it's like she will stand by his side regarding any issues to do maybe with his family life, his home life. So I feel there is this element of the divine feminine, whatever the divine masculine is getting over and putting his foot down on, the divine feminine's not going to be judging him on this. She has a compassionate understanding towards the situation. Okay. Ten of Cups. I want to read that. Happiness, love and fulfillment. A promise fulfilled. And I feel that's the divine feminine's promises. No matter what, she will stand by the divine masculine's side. A promise fulfilled. Dreams really can come true. You are blessed with good fortune, success and a warm, loving family. Rainbows appear after it has rained. The storm is over and the indications are that the positive situation will endure. Loving and permanent relationships, happiness, spiritual and emotional blessings. I feel that's what the divine feminine can offer. That's her promise to herself and to her future divine masculine. She's left the turbulent times behind. She doesn't really allow these issues to affect her. So she's definitely the stronger one of the energy at the moment, whilst we still deal with this Five of Swords. maybe it won't show up so much next week. Let's pull another 2. Let's go to the masculine side, your own little pile. The 8 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. I felt like there could be movement on the feminine side here as the masculine's coming forward, but it's still very undercover. It's still uncertain. Because we got the card of communication and the 2 of Wands, but you can see he's invisible here. It did say that things maybe have to get worse before they can get better. So this could be the divine masculine feeling like he feels invisible to the world. It's a loneliness, which I feel is drawing him to the divine feminine. 8 of Wands. Speed, synchronicity and accomplishment. So he's definitely seen the signs. He wants to accomplish this surrender. You have either achieved your goal or are moving swiftly towards its accomplishment. You may hear exciting news or take a journey. Falling in love, excitement about a new project or idea. You may be streamlining your life or your business. Rapid communication or negotiation. Try to attune yourself to the natural flow or rhythm. Then we've got the 2 of Wands. Creative tension, doorway and exploration. The energy and potential of a partnership. Allowing the relationship between 2 ideas, projects or feelings to unfold and open up new areas of possibility. Although you are satisfied that you have everything you need, you may also long for more. You may be searching for deeper meaning or contemplating taking a journey. I feel like we're doing the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. Okay. Maybe contemplating taking a journey. So I feel here as if the divine feminine is in the lead, ensuring that everything is welcoming, including herself. Okay, let's pull 2 cards for the feminines. Princess of Wands. Standing strong here, divine feminines. Looks like you are going out to maybe meet someone, guide them. It's like you're on a journey. I don't feel like you're going too far though. You don't really look wrapped up like you're travelling. Look at her face. She looks really excited there. So I feel as if the divine feminine's looking out for the divine masculine. Let's read this. I'm not going to look at the next one yet. Princess of Wands. Enthusiastic, energetic and inventive. Your outgoing side. A dynamic person who will inspire your involvement in creative projects. An initial interest in a project or relationship. A communication relating to the beginning of a venture. A faster pace of life. The pace picks up. There's movement. Okay. This feels like it's Friday's energy. Woo! The Lovers. Some of you may find yourself in the arms of your lover. Your divine masculine. Or she can feel that it's in the air. This could be a longing here for the divine feminine. It's a very love energy here. It's an allowing energy. It's like not blocking. There's love to flow. Don't know what's going on with the masculines, but we've kind of been aware of that. We're not to know too much. Let's look at the lovers. The Strength card with the lovers on the feminine side. The masculine has no major arcanas, which means that he needs to do some stuff himself. Okay. The feminines here have the Strength card, the major arcana, so the strength has been given to the divine feminine from divine. And they're also saying that we have the situation of the lovers that needs to be addressed or undressed. It feels very new and innocent with that form there. I felt like a bit of Bambi coming through, a bit wobbly on the legs. Oh, I feel like it's like, I don't know, like it's been a long time. Okay. Something about you never forget how to ride a bike. Do they say that? Well, I don't know. You don't forget how to do that when you're in it again. Nervous. Lovers. Let's have a look. So if that makes you feel nervous, you need to have a look at that. Because this is like a completely new beginning. No fear, the lovers. Okay, let's get to the lovers then. They're at the back, they would be. Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture we see? We're hugging and a kissing in the back row of the movies. Oh my. Could have movie nights. Netflix and chill Friday night session. At every moment you have a choice. Love is at the heart of life. All creation is born out of love. Keywords: love, fulfillment, union, choice and surrender. Masculines have the surrender, but also feminines. Okay. Intimacy. Do you have any intimacy issues? Love requires surrender, and surrender requires choice. The divine masculines are surrendering. Divine feminines, choice. What do you really desire? So don't be afraid of it, because it looks like it's coming. But once you've made the choice that you want this, I felt, oh, okay, what was I singing? Just wouldn't come out of my mind this morning. I don't really know the words to it, but I kind of put some together. I think they're the right words anyway. My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 to 5 and then he takes another home again to find me waiting for him. That. Excited about your lover coming home from work. Okay, give him a chance to get in the door, but it's like you just want to spoil him. He makes the effort for you, you make the effort for him. That. Okay. What does your 10 of Cups look like? Because that's what you're creating, but you need to make a choice. Okay, the lovers. Love requires surrender, and surrender requires choice. In the past position, this card can indicate an excessive preoccupation with a past love. In the future position, it may signal that you will find a lover. And this really is the, I feel like, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Well, if I'm going Thursday, Friday, it's in Friday's position, so it's future. The process of union. Liberation and ecstasy. At every moment in your waking life, you have choices. Some simple, some profound. Through engaging these dilemmas, you develop maturity and depth of soul. Are you just going to talk the talk? Or are you ready to walk the walk? They're not doing much walking, but hey. I bet they're burning off just as many calories. More. Okay. Should we have a look at Saturday? Okay, Divine Masculines, let's have a look. Let's give us a couple of more cards. It's 1101. I've looked up twice at that now, so I best say that. We're just missing the 1. Okay. Saturday, we've got a Queen of Pentacles and we've got a 10 of Wands. I feel as if, because this is like the wife energy. Okay, I will say what first came through. First that came through was this was another partner who the Divine Masculine is kind of retiring from, because he's very tired and he's very drained carrying the burdens. Now, we're the weekend before Christmas, okay? So we could have the masculine running around on Saturday needing to do errands, okay, as many of you, I don't plan on really doing that. I suppose I better do something because we haven't got long now. But it will all get done, but like at my own pace. And I feel that maybe there's a feminine here who's kind of beating her drum. Observing what the masculine's doing here. I don't feel it's the divine feminine. The other feeling that I did come was the poor man's so tired because maybe he's been up all night. So it's he's not as fit as what he used to be. So I just feel like he felt like he was carrying quite a lot of weight, like aching, muscle. That's just another little spin on that. So that's what I feel could be going down for the masculines on Saturday. Either they're going to be a bit achy after all this activity, or like I said, this could be thoughts of the divine feminine feeling this love, allowing this love, this connection in, because it feels as if a masculine here is getting a little bit pissed off with running around for this Queen of Pentacles, which would suggest a wife figure. Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what he wants to say in here. Generous, patient and pragmatic. You may need to care for your body, your finances or possessions, or your land or property, your relationship with the land and the earth. Perhaps you need to treat yourself to some sensual pleasures. Oh, I felt as if the masculine was saying to this feminine, go fuck yourself. So it could be the pressure of Christmas. Your relationship with the land and earth, not your relationship with love. You may need to care for your body, your finances or possessions, or your land or property. Maybe she's let herself go a bit. Perhaps you need to treat yourself to some sensual pleasures. Sorry, but that's what come out. This masculine saying to this feminine, you can go fuck yourself. Okay, so let's see where the Ten of Wands is taking us. Demands, burdens and overwork. Carrying the weight of responsibility or obligations on your shoulders. The demands made upon you could result from initiatives that you set in motion impulsively. You may be too busy to relax and enjoy the results of your efforts. Uncomplaining acceptance of your perceived burden. Delegation, reassessing priorities and values. I feel the masculine here is really going to even know his worth because he's going to be up all night like bonkers. And he thinks that's absolutely bonkers because the next day he's aching, okay? Or this masculine really is realising that's not what he's getting here. It's just, oh, okay, feels like he's a bit of a donkey. in the Christmas mood. Little donkey on a dusty road, got to keep on plodding onwards with your heavy load. Apparently when I was a child, because I don't remember, but my mum was, I'm not going to say she was quite religious, but we went to church, and apparently when that song came up, I'll be standing up on my, what they call pews. Yeah, top of my voice, apparently, my favourite song as a child. Apparently I sang it quite sweetly. There you go. But it's quite nice because it says, little donkey, carry Mary safely on her way, I think. And that's what I think. There's a burden there with this other feminine, and he actually wants to carry Mary. Okay, there was another song that was on, and I had a look to see who it was by, and it was by Mary Jane Girls. It was some. Oh, the song was about being up all night. I can't even remember what the song is. I can't even get the tune to it. But it did sound very passionate. So that's definitely coming through. We've got the Chariot here for Saturday. Oh, I feel as if the Divine Feminine may be coming to the Divine Masculine's rescue. She's needing to stay strong, balanced, especially within her Masculine Feminine energy. She may find out some information that might want to make her blow, gets the Divine Feminine's warrior spirit going. But she's balanced. And we have the Masculine here with the Five of Cups. It's like Wonder Woman to the rescue. So, compassion for the Divine Masculine. He may need that. The Divine Feminine, it really is showing here with these major arcanas, and how the Feminine is really taking on, like he's comforting the Masculine. I want to say in all of these. And here she is as the blend. Chariot, a nudge from Divine. I need a hero. I'm holding up for a hero till the end of the night. Okay. It looks like it's the Feminine who could be like the hero here. Maturity and wisdom come from courageously engaging the difficulties and challenges of life. The art of success lies in knowing when to surrender and when to take control. Keywords: triumph, success, mastery, control, will, the developed ego, overcoming obstacles, fame and journeys. Successful engagement with life, success and the qualities required to attain it. Prominence or fame in a chosen field. The control needed to develop the personality and to master difficulties and circumstances. Be aware of the dangers of rigidity. Oh no. If you're rigidity. How do you even say that word? Put that word together. Rigidity. Fucking hell. When yielding is required. Complementary forces. That one's perfect. I can't say it. Okay. I'm working on it. I promise. Five of Cups. Let's see what's going on with the Masculine here. Because he looks like he really is in like no man's land. A sense of loss, unnoticed opportunity and inheritance. A sense that something has been taken against your wishes. Disappointment, bereavement or betrayal. You may have acted in anger and are realising the consequences. Fear of desertion seems to have materialised. Shifting focus from your losses to the gifts. that life offers. Legacies and inheritance. I feel like the Divine Feminine's going to pick the Divine Masculine up. It's like it's time for his divine inheritance here. Shifting focus from your losses to the gifts that life offers. You've got the Ten of Cups this side. Okay. Very strong feminine energy here for the weekend. And I wanted to sing Don't Worry because here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. He's on his way. Let's look at Sunday's energy for the masculines. The Fool and the Three of Pentacles. He's so wanting to take that leap of faith. Sunday here. Who knows? He could have mistletoe in his hand. I laughed yesterday about yesterday's reading. I said about the Fool. If the Fool came up, I said, you know, maybe he's been kind of in your grounds. Well, at the beginning of the video, you can see at the bottom of the Rider-Waite deck it's a Fool. Which I didn't pick up until I watched back. So it was like the Fool did show up first of all before I'd even said the message. It's just so, that was quite amusing. It's at the beginning. But you can see that, I think it's when I go to pick up the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Anyway, so the Fool did show his face yesterday. But sneaky little thing showing up. He was the first one there. Anyway, the Fool. We have, with the Three of Pentacles, I feel as if the masculine has learnt enough now and it's time for him to take up this opportunity. He's been practicing, so I feel he has got maybe people's attention. People are listening to him or watching him. I believe he wants to do this with the Divine Feminine and maybe not this other Queen of Pentacles. It's like she doesn't really see his value. I feel like if he's out running around like a fool for this other feminine, he's thinking a lot about love. He's got mistletoe. He really is thinking about getting out of this. Trust in your inner knowing. Life is an adventure. A journey of discovery is to be enjoyed. Oh, I added that in. A journey of discovery to be enjoyed. Innocence, freedom, potential, trust, play, openness, courage, optimism. A journey of discovery. Youthful optimism. I felt that with the surrender card. It's like he wants to be serious, but he wants to have fun in life. And at the moment, he's not having fun. Or he might be having a bit too much fun. You'll know which one resonates. Okay. Yeah, because you probably won't be watching this reading. We might be. Might still just be too busy. Anyway, let's get back to the Fool. Confidence, faith and courage as you face a new project or phase. Taking a risk and trying something new or unconventional. You can be serious about life, but enjoy it too. To gain wisdom, combine openness and optimism with an awareness of your innate divinity, trusting in the ultimate goodness of life. Three of Pentacles. Increase craft, skill and appreciation. Yeah, he's going to go where he can kind of relax. It's like he falls into the Divine Feminine's arms here. You can see that she's waiting. She's meeting him halfway. So she's definitely the strength here. Work flourishes as you build on previous efforts. The skilled use of matter and intelligence to create works of beauty and value. Financial rewards or appreciation following a long period of apprenticeship. Work may still need to be done, but support is at hand. Wow. Okay. So it's really saying to the Divine Masculine here, if he is in a tricky situation, it's kind of like if you go to the Divine Feminine, you're going to be receiving the opposite, the complete opposite. Okay. You will have the support, the help, the love, the compassion, the sensuality. Let's say that. Okay, Divine Feminines, we put the masculines over this side now. Okay, they can sit there. We're finished with it. Let's pull the last two. So I feel this could be Sunday's energy. A little bit bendy. It's like them wobbly knees, like Bambi. Stand up. You can do it. Rebirth, Sunday. Someone emerging, and then we've got the Tower. Wow, the Divine Feminines have got so many major arcanas. The universe is so directing this to the Divine Feminine, working in her favour. And then the Divine Masculines, the major arcana they have here is the Fool. Taking that chance. Starting again. It's a clean slate. Let's look at Rebirth, because we've got a masculine here emerging. You hear the call and awaken to the new light of day. You have entered the darkness and drunk of the cup of silence. You have chosen life and emerge reborn. Following a call, new directions, renewal, transformation, decision making. The power of the call. Okay. You may have heard the call of your vocation, your mission in life, the spiritual path you are seeking, or simply the call of a new direction you need to take. Rebirth into a life that is more fully your own. You may have come to a crossroads in your life, and a decision is required that will take you in a new direction. The Tower. The universe saying this needs to be addressed. You are blessed with Awen. Awen. A-W-E-N. Awen. Fury may precede grace. Destruction may precede creation. The work of liberation, deepening, and illumination progresses. Sudden illumination, revelation, destruction preceding creation, release of tension, liberation and awakening. Sorry, the release of tension. I can't get no. No. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Dear. Change and inspiration, a time of great change, either inward or outward. Old structures, beliefs, frames of reference are swept away to make way for creativity and inspiration and the next step on your path, a flash of insight or illumination. Wow. I'll be back. Hello.
What? Shall I go then?
Thank you. That's what I'm going to say, isn't it? It's quite mild. That's lovely.
Okay,
Thank you. See you later. Take care. Sorry about that. It's Christmas time. Get parcels delivered. Let's have a look and see what's on the bottom of the Divine Masculines pack. The Lord. We'll read it. The Lord is my shepherd. I don't know. Take control of your life and offer clear and firm boundaries to those who depend on you. Lead your life by being true to your values, and you will accomplish great things. Masculine power, fatherhood, leadership, protection, boundaries, accomplishment, and order. The structure needed for success. The Lord's strong will Rational thinking and adherence to principles must be tempered by the lady's passion and feeling. A father figure, employer or authority figure, or government or official body. You may be called upon to act responsibly and in line with your values. If you are in a position of leadership, don't be afraid to act with clarity and integrity for the greater good. I think we really need to say any more. What's on the bottom of the Feminine's pack? 7 of Cups. This is up to the Divine Masculine to make this decision, because you need to be clear and have clarity that you've already decided what you want. You don't need 2 indecisive people in this situation. One of you has to be the strength for the other one. That's how this connection works. That's how you step in. You are the strength for each other when needed. Okay. 7 of Cups. Seduction, illusion, and the Grail quest. Knowing the difference between the imagination and the physical. Difficulty choosing between ideas and possibilities. That's why it's so important that the feminines know what they're wanting. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, just know what you're wanting. Okay. Difficulty choosing between ideas and possibilities. You may be faced with a number of propositions, but be cautious, they could evaporate. Exploration of potential may have turned into daydreaming, greedily taking any opportunity to satisfy desires. I said the masculine's a bit greedy. Let them be a little bit greedy. Greedily taking any opportunity to satisfy desires. A bit of a warning here for the feminines, because you're so much in your divine feminine essence. You might have quite a few suitors coming, okay, forth, but they could evaporate. So, I tell you what, I might share that on the Facebook page. Ralph Smart yesterday put up about questions to ask somebody before you fall in love with them, and I think that's fantastic. I think there's 12 questions, so a dozen questions for you to ask any potential suitors. I'll share that. I wonder why I watched it. Because it comes in, like with all the songs. Let's get some oracles. Let's get in. We are going to get an oracle of shadows and light. I've been using these quite a lot lately, but that's good. They want to be used. They want to be used. They want to be used and abused. There's definitely a tension, sexual tension in the air. Okay. For the masculines, for the feminines. Well, the Divine Masculine has ancient wisdom. And I feel that it's the Divine Feminine that's been really keeping this safe. It's like she never lost faith. And this has been offered to the Divine Masculine at the right time, when he's ready. These are secrets that have been kept safe. Okay. Throughout the times. Let's have a look. 31. So I feel we have a inquisitiveness coming from the Divine Masculine regarding what does the Divine Feminine know. The lady with the Bosch egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret deep esoteric knowledge. Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge presented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it and keep it safe so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. That's Sun. Okay. The lady speaks. My town is on fire. The night sky is full of screams and smoke, and I have done what I can to safeguard this treasure from the sacred library. I will keep it safe, record its wisdom, and ensure that these truths stay alive for a future time. I hope that you understand the history of the knowledge you crave, and respect and acknowledge the freedom of the times you now live in, and do the work yourself. It may be that at some point you too will find my egg, and that you are the person chosen to speak of the knowledge others thought was lost. Or it may be that you too are a guardian of wisdom. If you are, know when to keep silent, know what to keep to yourself, and know that some secrets come to light at the right time. I bring you now the symbols of the alchemists, the secrets of the Gnostics, and the wisdom of the magicians, and the witches and the herbalists, all saved for this time, in this strange form of the egg. Divination message. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources, and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times, and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in a very fortunate times. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic, and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. So I believe the Divine Masculine, I said he's been putting this into practice, but I believe he wants to be with someone. I felt as if the Divine Masculine has people intrigued about what he's saying, but it would be nice to talk with someone on his level, and they can share stories rather than it just being one way, like just one person being the spiritual advisor, mentor. And then we have, for the Divine Feminines, Poe, time for a change, to learn something new, and to use technologies and gadgets with wisdom. So this is the Divine Feminine now sharing this, and I feel it's the masculine and the feminine coming together to hit the world with this, as in like YouTube, social networking sites, to get the information out there stronger together than alone. Okay, Poe. But they're definitely doing it individually. Maybe the Divine Masculine not to the extent of the Divine Feminine, but it's like he needs her so that he can step into his power, and then he can kind of come forth and he can help guide the Divine Feminine, especially when it comes to the technical side of things, like the material world, where the Divine Masculines have a lot of contacts. This is kind of like their realm. And here's the Divine Feminine's realm. It's like helping each other to get the message out. The same message. They're singing from the same song sheet. Okay. This lovely maiden named Poe, after the famously mournful Gothic writer Edgar Allan Poe, is working with the constant of change. She is watching technology's advances and assessing them, good and bad, shadows and light. So too, you must decide what changes you will make to keep up with the shifts, not only in energy but in technologies that are available to you. And somehow you will know exactly when it is the right time to take your use up a level and use technology, so it helps you and keeps you connected and strong. The technologies you embrace can be used for good and can be used to effectively let people know what you can bring to the world. Poe speaks. Tick-tock, tick-tock, times are a-changing, and I know you, too, will change with the times. and yet remain entirely yourself. You will be at once of the ancient past and of the new world that is coming swift, as the train that steamed towards me, making me gasp in wonder. My baby takes the morning train. Okay, sorry. Plan carefully, knowing that when you choose to make use of the new technologies, it will be fearlessly, gracefully, and with integrity. All that changes can be put to wholesome good and sacred use. The destructive capability of industrialisation and pollution and mechanism is one you understand too well. But you also know that some of the changes to choose from can be used for good, not evil. It's time for you to discerningly embrace the technologies that will allow you to realise your dreams. Okay, the divination message. I'm getting distracted. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, when the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created, will shape us all. We're in such a rush. Calm down, we're not in such a rush. Okay, got this bloody sunshine. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. I swear, I was trying not to say it, but kind of like making your own little porn movies. It was, I don't know, being comfortable in front of the camera with each other. I know, I didn't want to say it out loud, but it came through. So, it's combining that work and play. Use it for the good, with integrity. So just keep that stuff for yourself. But okay. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. Just be careful which ones they are. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. Let's take it seriously back to mission work. Mission work. Well, that is part of the mission, to raise this energy via sacred union here, sexual union. Maybe you don't need to announce that to the world though. There's some other good stuff. We're getting the Lover's Oracle. Let's do it. A 4-card spread. Past. Okay, let's do this. Let's look at the past. Past influences of the situation. A secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. The divine masculine I'm pulling that for. What's the divine feminine got for? Past influences of this situation. The divine feminine understands it's her soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Past influences of the situation. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. You've got to believe this, and they will manifest physically. Now, how the situation is affecting you now, divine masculines. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Divine Feminine, now, how the situation is affecting you now. Only time will tell. That's a good space to be. It's a knowing. Believe that your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. The future, possibilities for the future. It says about 6 months. Okay, Divine Masculines, let's have a look. Passion. A magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present. Enjoy it. Oh, this could be going on for it's like never ending. 6 months worth of passion. Geez, you guys are going to be like well fit. Woo! We've got their stamina back. Divine Feminine's future, possibilities for the future, about 6 months. They plan on having like continuous nookie. If they're not with you, then they're on the phone. And what's a passion now? Jeez. Divine Feminine, you've got 2. Possibilities for the future, about 6 months. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Oh my. Okay, so allow the Divine Masculine to do this then. It's time for you to take a step back. Allow the Divine Masculine to step forward. Okay, he's going to take control. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. And I feel alone with the masculine. Like you're handing yourself over to him. Instead of placing your focus on another. But your Divine Masculine, he's going to put all that. Now is a time to give to yourself. He's going to absolutely adore you. He's going to spoil you. And you need to allow it. It's like his turn. It's like half a year of trying to make up. Well, that was worth the breakup then. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to get in the way. Once you're back together in the physical. There's no such thing as distance. You'll always be together. Let's look at the outcome. Indicates the overall message, indicates the overall message, lesson, a culmination of everything examined. Okay, let's see then. What's the outcome, Divine Masculine? Oh, they're not sure. Look, they're just like, I don't know. It's very weird. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Divine Masculine really does want to make this effort here. 6 months of healing, of making the Divine Feminine feel very divine. Divine Feminine's outcome indicates the overall message, lesson, a culmination of everything examined. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing, just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. You need to find the balance. You're not going to need to give. The masculine's coming in to give that straight back. Listen to the cat outside. It's the masculine who comes. It's not my cat, but he always comes when we're speaking about the masculines. Well, not always, but I'm going to end on a journey of love for each side. And then I'm going and have a fantastic weekend. Okay. So this is Christmas. And what have you done? Let's not ask. Oh, we've got soft. I'll take this for the feminine. And for the masculine, soft. And 68 for the feminine. And I might read the bottom one as a combined energy. 47 for the masculines. Soft. A sanctuary bathed in soft light, your heart is receptive, inviting and gentle. It brings strength to the weary, comfort to the lonely, and healing. to the wounded. It is a magnet for all that is needed for you, your beloveds, and your world. Don't imagine you must always be the fighter, going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in and to receive. In doing so, you will give so much. This oracle brings a message of peace. Surrender now, be soft, even just for this moment of quiet reflection. You have perhaps been working too hard at growing and living. Take some moments to replenish and allow the divine to help you, dear one. Be soft so that you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. That's lovely. You are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through, and in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. It's beautiful. Okay, divine masculines, that's enough. Let's have a look at the feminines. Drop into your heart. 68. There is a place of light. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realising that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or of course joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you will be graced with a gift in return. Longing. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. It's lovely. Drop into your heart. Let's have a look at the joint message. The Christ flame. It's perfect for this time of year. The Christ flame. It's 11:44. Every time I see that, it's like the 144,000 rising with the Christ flame. Jesus Christ, superstar. What was I listening to yesterday? Boney M. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. He's just like the prime example of a divine masculine, a divine being, isn't he? A balance of divine masculine, divine feminine, but a role model. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine. Opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and changing the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this brings healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action, in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types, and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do and do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. Woo! It's a bit bright on my face, isn't it? Let's carry on. Here's the poem. We're going to finish up. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Right, okay, let's get out of this sunshine. Right, guys, I will catch up with you on Sunday. Try and be on at 4 o'clock for a live. Okay, if you want to book a reading at half price, then details are in the description box. Get your slot booked in. It doesn't matter if you want it after the new year. Half price at the moment for any that are booked in. Okay, guys, I will catch you all soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.